In a small town, there lived a young woman named Anna. She was in her late 20s and worked as an administrative assistant at a busy marketing firm. Anna had a bright smile and warm brown eyes that always seemed to show her kindness. She often wore a simple dress and comfortable shoes because she loved to feel at ease while working. Anna found joy in helping others, but she often doubted herself. She worried about not being good enough in her job and faced challenges every day. Anna grew up in a close-knit family. Her parents were teachers who taught her the value of education and hard work. They raised her to believe that she could achieve anything she wanted if she worked for it. She was a good student and loved art. In school, Anna spent hours drawing and painting, believing it was her true gift. After finishing school, she dreamed of being an artist, but life had other plans. When her family faced financial difficulties, Anna decided to get a job instead of pursuing her dream. She started working at the marketing firm because it paid the bills. At the firm, Anna worked with a team of creative people. They were vibrant, energetic, and ambitious. However, she felt a bit out of place among them. Anna thought they were smarter and more talented than she was. This made her nervous, and she often hesitated to share her ideas during meetings. She internalized her fears, thinking she would not be taken seriously. Anna's heart raced every time she had to speak up, and this made her feel anxious. She longed to express herself, but didn't know how. Besides her work, Anna loved to paint in her free time. She found peace in color and creativity. However, her busy job kept her from painting as much as she wanted. She missed this part of herself. Sometimes, she felt guilty for not following her passion. These mixed feelings made her personal challenges heavier. She wished for more confidence to express herself, both in art and at work. Anna also had a close group of friends. They were always there for her, offering support and encouragement. They understood her dreams and her struggles with self-doubt. Yet, Anna often felt shy about sharing her feelings, thinking they would not understand what she faced. She wanted to build stronger relationships with them, but found it difficult. Throughout her journey, Anna faced many obstacles. She dealt with her fear of failure at work and her struggle to balance her job with her passion for art. She hoped to find ways to overcome these challenges, grow as a person, and embrace her creativity. Anna's story is about learning to believe in herself, facing her fears, and finding her voice in a loud world. With every challenge, she learned important lessons about persistence, self-love, and the courage to pursue her dreams. The path ahead was uncertain, but she was determined to face it with an open heart and a ready mind. As time went on at the marketing firm, Anna began to notice a change in her workplace. A new team member named Lisa joined the office. At first, Anna thought Lisa seemed friendly. They shared a few laughs over coffee breaks, and Anna felt hopeful about making a new friend. However, it did not take long for Anna to see a different side of Lisa. Soon, it became clear that Lisa was not as nice as she appeared. One morning, during a team meeting, Lisa publicly corrected Anna. "That's not how you do it, Anna," she said sharply, rolling her eyes. The room went quiet, and Anna felt the heat rise to her cheeks. She wanted to speak up, but felt small and powerless instead. "I just tried to share my idea," Anna whispered in response, feeling frustration build inside her. Lisa smirked, and Anna knew she had crossed a line. As days passed, Lisa continued to undermine Anna's efforts. During a project presentation, Lisa took over and dismissed Anna's input, saying, "Anna's ideas are not very strong. We should listen to me." Anna's heart sank as she watched her team look over at her with disapproving eyes. Lisa's comment shook her confidence. She felt the room become colder, her hands began to tremble, and self-doubt clouded her mind. Anna wondered why Lisa treated her this way. Was it because Lisa wanted to shine brighter? Every little comment chipped away at Anna's belief in herself. In the lunchroom, Lisa mocked Anna under her breath, but loud enough for others to hear. "Is she really working on that project?" Lisa said with a laugh. Anna wished she could disappear. She tried to ignore Lisa's snide remarks, but each time, they hurt more. The pressure at work started to affect Anna's health. She slept less and worried constantly. One evening, Anna shared her feelings with her friend Sarah. "I don't know what to do. Lisa keeps picking on me," Anna said, her voice shaking. Sarah frowned and replied, "Maybe you should talk to your boss. Let them know what is happening." But Anna felt nervous even imagining that. She feared that speaking up might make things worse, not better. As the weeks passed, the bullying did not stop. Lisa began to spread rumors about Anna, saying she was unreliable. Anna felt trapped. Each rumor felt like a stone added to her burden. The once vibrant workplace felt dark and tiring. Despite the awful treatment, a small part of Anna wished to find the courage to stand back up for herself. She thought, I do deserve respect. I will not let her silence me. During this time, Anna learned more about fighting through adversity. It felt like a giant mountain lay in her way, but she also discovered strength in her struggle. After long days, she would draw and remember her love for art. Each brushstroke on paper reminded her of the powerful voice inside her. Anna knew she had to confront the conflict soon. She felt the tension building and knew she had to find the courage to change her story. It was time for her to reclaim her confidence. As Anna continued to face challenges at work, the environment became increasingly stressful. The tension built in her chest each day she entered the office. Lisa's snide remarks grew more frequent and sharper. Every day felt heavier than the last. The joy that Anna once felt while working slowly faded away, replaced by a sinking feeling of dread. She struggled to focus on her tasks, and her productivity began to dip. The simple tasks she could complete with ease now seemed overwhelming to her. Anna no longer felt like herself. One afternoon, during a team meeting, Anna attempted to share her thoughts on an upcoming project. Just as she started to speak, Lisa interrupted her with a laugh. "Oh, we all know Anna's ideas are not useful," Lisa said with a smirk. The room filled with uncomfortable giggles, and Anna felt the heat rise to her face once again. Her heart raced, and she lost her words. In that moment, doubt flooded her mind. Maybe Lisa was right. Maybe she was not good enough. Why did she keep trying? After that meeting, Anna sat at her desk staring blankly at her computer screen. Instead of working, she questioned everything. Could she really succeed in this job? Was she meant to be here? Thoughts of quitting floated into her mind like dark clouds. She felt trapped in her own mind, weighing the options of staying quiet or fighting back. Each choice felt painful. Staying silent meant continuing to endure misery, while fighting back felt risky and frightening. Anna decided to visit her friend Sarah again. "I feel lost," Anna admitted as they met for coffee. "Every day, I just want to leave, but I don't want to give up. But can I really change things here?" Sarah listened and replied gently, "It is okay to feel this way. Just remember, you are not alone. Your ideas matter, and you deserve respect." Anna felt a small spark of hope from Sarah's words, but the sting of Lisa's comments lingered in her mind. Afterward, Anna left feeling a mix of encouragement and sadness. She returned to her desk, but the weight of doubt remained like an unwelcome guest. Late that night, as she lay in bed, she picked up her sketchbook. Drawing had always helped her feel better, but even then, she struggled to create. Thoughts of her job filled her mind, and her hand trembled as she tried to draw. The isolation she felt was hard to ignore. Anna saw her co-workers laughing together in the break room, but she felt like an outsider. When she entered, the laughter stopped, and she felt all eyes on her. The stares made her feel small, like they were judging her. Anna hugged her sketchbook tightly, silently wishing for the courage to speak out. "What if I just quit?" she whispered to herself, feeling defeated. "No," a voice inside her said. "You can face this." The internal struggle to decide her next step pressed heavily on her. What should she do? Fight back and risk more tension, stay silent and live in pain, or quit and walk away from her dreams? Throughout this time, Anna knew she had to make a choice. In the quiet of her room, she reflected on what she truly wanted. She just wanted to believe in herself again. With each passing moment, the tension grew stronger, but she felt a flicker of determination beneath the weight of her worries. Anna promised herself she would find a way to break free, no matter how difficult the path ahead might be. The following week was the most challenging one yet for Anna. The stress at work hit her hard. Each day, she struggled to gather the strength to go to the office. The bullying from Lisa seemed relentless, and Anna felt trapped in a never-ending cycle of anxiety. Finally, one day, everything came to a head. That day began like any other, with Anna sitting nervously at her desk. She clutched her coffee cup tightly as the weight of her worries filled her mind. As she worked on a report, she heard laughter behind her. Lisa and a few other coworkers were joking and whispering. Anna felt her stomach knot with worry. What were they saying? She tried to shake off the feeling, but it was difficult. Suddenly, Lisa walked up to her desk, a smug smile on her face. "I heard you were struggling with the new project," Lisa said loudly for everyone to hear. Perhaps you should ask for help because you look lost." Anna felt her face grow hot. The laughter that followed made her heart sink. She looked down and tried to hide her tears. The rest of the day was a blur of emotions. Working became impossible. She felt defeated and alone. All of her fears rushed back, filling her mind with doubt. "What is wrong with me?" she thought. "Why can't I do anything right?" The pressure built inside her chest, making it hard for her to breathe. At the end of the day, Anna went to the restroom to gather her thoughts. She stood in front of the mirror and looked at herself. "You deserve better than this," she whispered, but her reflection seemed to disagree. How could she stand up against someone like Lisa? Just then, she remembered the moments when she found peace while painting. Art had always brought her joy. It made her feel strong. Anna realized she needed to use that strength to face her fears. She took a deep breath, determined to show her coworkers that she was capable. 15 minutes later, Anna walked back to the office. Her heart raced, but she had made a decision. She would not let the bullying continue. Lisa and the others were shocked to see her return without her usual defeated posture. With a sense of resolve growing inside her, Anna approached her boss's office. She needed to share her experience for things to change. With each step, she bit her lip, feeling a mix of fear and courage. Just as she reached the door to her boss's office, Anna stopped. Doubt crept back in. What if her boss dismissed her concerns? What if she failed again? She paused, unsure if she could go through with it. But then she remembered the laughter and the tears, and realized enough was enough. Taking a deep breath, Anna knocked on the door. "Come in," a voice said from inside. Heart pounding, she stepped into the office. Her boss looked up with curiosity, and Anna felt the weight of the world resting on her shoulders. She took a deep breath, ready to pour out her heart. At that moment, Anna faced her fears head-on. It was a turning point. She knew she had to stand up for herself to create the change she needed. The journey was far from over, but she was ready to fight for her voice, her work, and her dreams. In breaking the silence, Anna felt a flicker of hope ignite within her. As Anna stepped into her boss's office, her hands trembled and her heart raced. She felt both fear and hope as she prepared to speak. "Thank you for seeing me," she began, her voice shaky. Anna's boss, Mr. Smith, looked at her curiously. "What seems to be the problem?" he asked. Gathering her courage, Anna explained her struggles with Lisa and how the constant bullying made her feel. But as Anna spoke, she noticed Mr. Smith's expression shift. He tapped his fingers on the desk and frowned. Instead of understanding or support, she sensed annoyance in his voice. "These issues happen in every workplace, Anna. You need to learn how to handle conflict better," he replied, dismissing her concerns. The words felt like ice crashing against her spirit. Anna opened her mouth to respond, but found she could not speak. The weight of disappointment crashed upon Anna as she left the office. She felt humiliated. Her heart sank because her moment of bravery was met with judgment instead of care. The scene playing in her mind looped like a broken record. Was I wrong to bring this up? She wondered as doubt flooded her thoughts again. Am I truly not strong enough for this job? It felt as if each step she took was heavier than the last. When she returned to her desk, Anna sat with a heavy heart. Her coworkers whispered and glanced at her. Anna felt judged, a sense of shame tangled with fear. What if they all knew about her struggles? The pressure grew, and Anna felt she might slip back into silence. She curled into herself, feeling small and invisible. Later that day, as the clock ticked slowly, Anna's anxiety grew. Her workload seemed endless, and each task felt overwhelming. She imagined Lisa attributing her shortcomings to failure, while others watched and laughed. It made her hands shake, and the tears threatened to fall. I should just quit, Anna thought, despair tightening around her like a fog. As the day turned into night, she left work feeling defeated and broken. The warmth of confidence from earlier had vanished. She questioned everything once again. Why was she so weak? Why couldn't she stand tall? Betrayed by her own bravery, Anna walked home in silence, feeling as if the world around her was blurring. Once at home, Anna closed her door and sank onto her bed. The quietness fell heavily around her. The feelings of guilt swirled within her. What if I had fought harder? She thought. She wanted to scream, but was too tired to make a sound. Instead, her tears fell freely, a mixture of sadness and frustration. Anna surfaced in her thoughts about the moment she chose to speak up, wishing she could take it back. She needed to escape from this chaos. Thoughts of leaving her job consumed her. She picked up her phone and stared at job listings, considering if a fresh start might solve her problems. But at her core, she knew that running away would only prolong the cycle of doubt. In that dark moment, Anna felt alone. She longed for someone to tell her it would be all right. She yearned for the strength she once held in her heart. This was the lowest point in her journey, but she slowly began to realize that she did not want to let fears decide her fate. Somewhere deep inside, a whisper of resilience remained. Amid the storm of emotions, she held on to the hope that perhaps she could still find a way. Lying on her bed, Anna felt exhausted and drained. The weight of her day pressed heavily on her heart. She closed her eyes, trying to shut out the thoughts that raced in her mind. As she lay there, she heard a soft knock on her door. It was her mother, who had come to check on her. "Anna, sweetie, can I come in?" Anna opened the door slightly, and her mother entered with a gentle smile. "You look sad. What's going on?" Anna took a deep breath. "I had a tough day at work. I tried to talk to my boss, but it didn't go well," she replied, her voice trembling. Her mother sat beside her and listened quietly. The comfort of her presence brought a small flicker of warmth to Anna. "You know, when I was your age, I also faced challenges at work," her mother said softly. "There were people who didn't believe in me. I felt alone and afraid too." Anna looked at her mother, surprised to hear this. She had always seen her mother as strong and wise. It was comforting to know that her mother had similar struggles. "Sometimes, you need to push through the dark times to find the light," her mother continued. "Remember your artwork? You always told me how painting makes you feel free and happy. Maybe it can help you find your strength again." Anna felt a small spark ignite within her. As they talked, she started to reflect on her own journey. Her mom reminded her of the joy she had when she painted. It had always been a way for her to express herself and find peace. "I let fear take over," Anna whispered. "I forgot what I am capable of." Her mother's words began to shift her perspective. Feeling supported, Anna realized that she had an inner strength she could tap into. She thought about the moments she felt proud, the ideas she had created, and how far she had come in her career, despite the setback. She began to understand that no one could take away her passion or her talent. Emboldened, Anna started to think about her next steps. "I can express myself, and I won't let others decide my worth," she said. A wave of determination washed over her. Her mother smiled brightly, and Anna felt love and support surrounding her. She suddenly saw a path ahead, one that led to a better future. "It's time for me to stand up," Anna declared, a newfound confidence glowing inside her. "I have to confront Lisa and show her I am not afraid anymore." The weight of her earlier despair began to lift as hope filled the space where sadness had been. She knew that every obstacle was an opportunity to grow. That night, Anna pulled out her sketchbook, feeling inspired. With each stroke of her pencil, she imagined herself confident and strong. She pictured the moments when she would speak up and release her fear. Each image she created fueled her determination. Art became her way of expressing freedom, not just from bullying, but from the hold of self-doubt. From that moment on, Anna promised herself to stop letting fear control her. She would face the bully and stand firm in her truth. With renewed hope in her heart, she embraced the bravery she discovered through her mother's words, and a smile appeared on her face. She was ready to take control of her life and carve out the future she desired. Falling action. After the moment of realization with her mother, Anna felt a renewed strength inside her. She took a deep breath and began to think about her next steps. With her heart full of determination, she made a plan to approach Lisa. The fear that used to cloud her mind started to fade away. Anna reminded herself of her love for painting and how art had given her both joy and a voice. It was time to let that voice speak. The next morning, Anna walked into the office with her head held high. Each step felt lighter than the last. She could feel her heart pounding, but this time it was not just fear, it was also excitement. She arrived early and waited at her desk, imagining her conversation with Lisa. When Lisa entered the office, Anna's heart raced. This was the moment she had been waiting for. "Anna, you're here early," Lisa said casually, noticing her. "Are you still working on that project?" Anna took a deep breath. "Actually, Lisa, I would like to talk to you about something," she replied, her voice steady. Lisa raised an eyebrow, curiosity appearing on her face. They walked into a private conference room, and Anna could feel the tension in the air. She remembered her mother's advice about standing strong. "I want to share how I have been feeling," Anna began firmly. The comments you made have hurt me at work. I feel unsupported and anxious." She noticed how Lisa's expression changed to one of surprise. Anna continued, "I want to do my best, but I need a positive environment to do that." As Anna spoke, she felt the power of her own voice. The insecurity that once gripped her slowly loosened, making way for confidence. Lisa listened carefully, and for the first time, Anna saw a different side of her. Lisa didn't respond right away, and instead, she looked down, seemingly ashamed. "I didn't realize how much my words impacted you," she finally said quietly. "I'm sorry." Anna was taken aback by the unexpected apology. She had not anticipated such a response. It felt like a weight lifted from her shoulders. In that moment, Anna gained not only respect for herself, but also for Lisa. It was a small step, but it meant a lot. Both of them stood at the crossroads, with an opportunity to improve their professional relationship. After their talk, Anna noticed that her colleagues seemed to treat her with more kindness. She could feel new energy in the atmosphere of the office. No longer did she feel like an outsider. Anna moved through her tasks with renewed purpose, her anxiety lessening each day. She turned to her artwork during her breaks, as those moments brought her peace and clarity. Days turned into weeks, and as Anna continued to embrace her new mindset, she began to participate more during meetings. Speaking up about her ideas became easier. Her colleagues started to recognize her contributions, showing appreciation for her efforts. Each positive moment fueled her determination even more. Looking back, Anna felt proud of herself. She realized that overcoming fear was a journey worth taking. The situation with Lisa had been challenging, but it helped shape her into a stronger person. Each day, Anna reflected on her growth, understanding that she had the power to foster change, not just for herself, but for her work environment as well. With hope in her heart, Anna faced each new challenge with the confidence she had found within herself. She was ready to inspire and support others while continuing to pursue her dreams. The path ahead looked bright, and Anna was excited to see where it would lead her. After her enlightening conversation with Lisa, Anna felt a shift within herself. Empowered and determined, she decided it was time to set boundaries, not only for her own well-being, but also for her team. She realized that no employee, including herself, should endure unkind treatment or feel unsupported. Anna knew her voice mattered, and she was ready to stand up for herself and her colleagues. One day, as Anna sat with her coworkers in the break room, she overheard two employees discussing the stressful atmosphere created by their boss, Mr. Smith. "He demands so much, but doesn't appreciate our hard work," one of them said. Anna felt the urgency to speak up. Gathering her courage, she added, "That is true. We deserve respect and support in our tasks. It is okay to ask for it." Her colleagues nodded, showing agreement but also unease. Anna sensed they shared the same worries, yet many felt too afraid to act. Anna decided she would not back down. She called for a meeting with her team, determined to address the situation. When everyone gathered around the table, she smiled at the familiar faces. "I know we have been through a lot," she began, "but I believe we can change things together." A nervous excitement filled the room as Anna explained the need for better communication and support within the team. She encouraged everyone to share their thoughts openly. Surprisingly, the meeting sparked a kind of energy that Anna had not expected. Team members began to voice their concerns, echoing feelings of stress and exhaustion. They shared their frustrations with Mr. Smith's management style and the pressure they often felt. Each voice added to the collective feeling that a change was needed. Hearing the support of her colleagues uplifted Anna, and it reinforced her belief that they could stand together against toxic behavior. With this newfound camaraderie, Anna realized it was essential to take further action. She suggested they document their experiences and concerns about the stress and bullying. Together, they could present their findings to HR. Anna felt empowered seeing her coworkers rally around this idea. They agreed they needed to advocate for themselves, not just for their well-being, but also for future employees. The next day, Anna and her team carefully prepared their complaints. They collected examples of unfair treatment, along with instances of neglect that had contributed to a damaged work environment. With steady hands and focused minds, they were ready to take the next step together. After presenting their documentation to HR, Anna felt a surge of hope. They now had allies in HR who listened seriously and promised to take action. However, not everyone reacted positively. When Mr. Smith learned about their complaints, He felt threatened. "You should not challenge my authority," he said sharply during a team meeting. Anna's heart raced. She knew they had to remain determined, despite Mr. Smith's resistance. Some of her co-workers looked worried, whispering to each other. But Anna held her chin up. This was a choice they had made together. The tension was palpable, yet Anna felt renewed strength from her team. "We are working to build a better workplace for everyone," Anna declared firmly. "We are not here to put anyone down. We want to work and feel safe." The room went quiet, and for the first time, she could feel the support solidify among her colleagues. Many nodded, lifting their heads with newfound confidence. As the days continued, Anna witnessed small but significant changes. Mr. Smith began to pay more attention to the team dynamics, responding to their needs and showing appreciation for their efforts. Though there was still a long way to go, this marked the beginning of transformation. Anna felt the movement of change beneath the surface. She knew they were on the right path and realized they couldn't change everything overnight. But step by step, together they would create the respectful atmosphere they wished to have. Anna could proudly report that they were assertively shifting their work culture, and for the first time in a long while, she felt a sense of control. The determination and unity within the team brought hope that they could tackle hurdles together, transforming their workplace into a better environment for everyone involved. After the conversation with HR, Anna and her team began to notice a change in the office atmosphere. Mr. Smith showed signs of listening, and small improvements took place. While the journey was far from over, Anna felt a spark of hope blossom within her. This feeling encouraged her to keep pushing for more positive changes. She knew that every small victory mattered on the path to a healthier workplace. One day, Anna was tasked with presenting a new marketing campaign to the team. Initially, she felt nervousness creep back into her mind. "What if I mess up?" she thought. But this time, something was different. She remembered the support from her coworkers and the power of her own voice. She was ready to share her ideas confidently. As the day of the presentation approached, Anna prepared thoroughly, practicing her presentation several times and even gathering feedback from her team. Their encouragement boosted her spirits greatly. On the day of the presentation, Anna walked into the meeting room with a determined look on her face. She could feel the adrenaline rush through her body as she set up her materials. Her colleagues filled the seats, offering supportive smiles. As she started, Anna felt a surge of strength. Each word flowed more easily than it ever had before. Anna noticed that her coworkers listened closely, nodding and smiling as she shared her ideas. In that moment, she felt valued and respected, as if she were part of a team that genuinely cared. Near the end of her presentation, Anna addressed each tactic with passion, explaining how the campaign could boost morale while also attracting new clients. She anticipated feedback from Mr. Smith with some trepidation, but she was ready to handle it. When she finished, her colleagues erupted in applause. The supportive energy that filled the room left Anna smiling from ear to ear. She felt powerful, no longer the shy woman who had walked into the office weeks ago. Surprisingly, Mr. Smith began his feedback by complimenting Anna. "Great job, Anna. I appreciate your hard work on this project. The campaign has lots of potential," he said. Those words resonated with her, fueling her belief in herself even more. What made the moment even more special was when a colleague, Sarah, stood up alongside her. "I want to add that Anna's ideas can really help improve our team spirit," Sarah said with enthusiasm. "We will succeed with a campaign like this. Let's support it fully." When Anna heard those words, her heart swelled with gratitude. Sarah's support in front of the entire team felt like a warm hug that melted away any remaining fears. In that moment, Anna knew she was no longer alone. Together, they were lifting each other up and pushing forward against any negativity that had once held them back. This supportive behavior reinforced Anna's decision to speak up. Following the successful presentation, Mr. Smith announced plans for the campaign to move forward. Anna felt a rush of joy. This victory was meaningful, showing her that determination and teamwork could yield great results. It was not just about one small win. It was about the changing culture of the workplace that they were all part of creating together. With this accomplishment, Anna found a sense of peace taking over her earlier anxieties. She realized that she had grown in confidence, finding her voice amongst supportive coworkers. Rather than seeking to escape, she had decided to stand tall and be heard. Anna understood that they all had the power to influence change and create a better work environment. As she glanced at her colleagues, she felt excited for what was to come. This small but meaningful win reminded Anna of her strength and capacity for growth. It encouraged her to keep striving while inspiring those around her. She was ready to embrace the challenges ahead and confident in her ability to impact the path toward a positive workplace culture that she and her team desired. Resolution. After the successful marketing campaign, Anna felt a renewed sense of clarity in her life. She had faced her fears and discovered her own strength in the process. Each day that passed, Anna continued to feel more comfortable in her role and more confident in her abilities. The support from her coworkers made a significant difference. They encouraged her, believed in her vision, and inspired her to keep pushing forward, fueling her ambition. However, Anna also knew that this was just the beginning. Although there were positive changes at work, she still felt the weight of the toxic environment lingered beneath the surface. While Mr. Smith had shown improvement, she knew she had to stay vigilant and protect herself and others from potential negativity. Anna realized that creating long-term change within their workplace culture would take consistent effort. With this newfound understanding, Anna set a clear intention. She decided to embrace her role as an advocate for not only herself, but also for her colleagues. This was a significant change from the uncertain woman who had once felt afraid to speak up. Anna was determined to be a voice of positivity and empowerment. She understood that her experiences had not just shaped her, but they could help shape the workplace for others as well. As days turned into weeks, Anna began to host workshops focused on teamwork and reliable communication. She encouraged her coworkers to join and share their thoughts and experiences. This platform allowed everyone to express their ideas freely, promoting an open dialogue centered on their goals. Anna was delighted to see how her colleagues organized ideas to improve the office culture together. Amidst all the progress, Anna also took time to reflect on her personal goals and what truly mattered to her. She continued to draw and paint during her free time, carving out space for her creativity to thrive. Art had always been a part of her, and nurturing that piece of herself became essential again. At the same time, she looked into professional courses to further her career in marketing. Anna realized that she wanted to climb the ladder not just for herself, but for her team, who had shown her the power of unity. It was clear that Anna had transformed from a shy employee into a proud advocate for change. She regained control over her life and career, realizing that she could contribute to a healthier workplace. Anna spent less time worrying and more time believing in her vision. With a new promise to herself and her colleagues, she embraced each challenge with hope and determination. In her spare time, Anna took the leap to enroll in classes to further diversify her skills. She aimed to become a leader in her field, focusing on bringing creativity and a supportive atmosphere to any team she joined in the future. Anna set long-term career goals that felt right to her, and she refused to let self-doubt hinder her path. As she wrapped up another week filled with purpose, Anna reflected on her journey. She had faced adversity and found strength, returning to her passions. Each moment of bravery inspired new light into her life. Anna understood she had the power to transform her surroundings and lived with renewed confidence. The struggles had shaped her into the person she wished to be, preparing her for the journey ahead, where she embraced every challenge with a powerful and open heart. The future looked bright, and Anna felt ready to take on whatever came her way, inspiring others along the journey. As time passed, Anna thrived in her role at the marketing firm. The changes she helped create started to show lasting effects. Team morale improved, and coworkers communicated better. They were more engaged during meetings and willing to share their ideas openly. Anna felt a deep satisfaction in knowing she was part of this positive shift. However, she also realized that personal growth was an ongoing journey, not a final destination. One sunny afternoon, Anna sat with her favorite sketchbook in the park near her office. She reflected on all that had happened throughout the past months. The fear that once held her back had melted away, replaced by confidence. She smiled as she sketched, feeling a sense of peace wash over her. That day, Anna found herself daydreaming about the future. What new adventures awaited her now that she had embraced her strengths? Anna began to think about furthering her career goals. She remembered the classes she was interested in and how they could help her grow as a professional. The excitement bubbled up within her as she envisioned herself taking new challenges. What if I can become a team leader or even a manager, she thought. her heart racing at the thought of stepping into a leadership role. She could see herself inspiring and guiding others, just as her coworkers had inspired her. That evening, Anna took action. She opened her laptop and researched different courses. There were several options that caught her eye. Classes about leadership, project management, and creativity in the workplace. She picked a few that she would focus on in the upcoming months. Each course felt like another step toward her ultimate vision. Anna felt a rush of motivation flowing as she clicked the Enroll button for her first class. This bold choice made her heart skip a beat. As weeks went by, Anna balanced her time effectively with her work and studies. The moment she stepped into her first online class, she knew she had made the right decision. Each lesson fueled her passion, and she eagerly absorbed the new knowledge. She brought fresh ideas to her team and shared her insights, leading to even more collaboration and respect among her colleagues. Her coworkers started asking Anna for advice on their projects too. Anna felt fulfilled, knowing she could contribute to others' growth as well. The once quiet artist blossomed into a lively leader, guiding her team while maintaining her creative spirit. One remarkable day, Anna was called into Mr. Smith's office, a moment she had looked forward to since they tackled issues together. "Anna, I noticed the tremendous impact you've had here," he began, pride evident in his voice. "I believe it's time for you to take on more responsibility and lead a project." Anna couldn't help but smile. She felt all the challenges she faced earlier were leading to this exciting new path. Anna left the office feeling like she was finally living her dreams. It was the start of a new chapter, not only as a team member, but as a leader. With courage in her heart, she stepped forward into her role, ready to embrace the challenges that lay ahead. Reflecting on her journey, Anna knew she would keep moving forward no matter what obstacles appeared. She had learned how important it was to advocate for herself, lean on her support system, and accept new challenges with an open heart. She felt inspired and empowered, noticing that each step she took shaped a future full of promise. As she looked ahead, Anna was excited for the opportunities waiting for her. She had transformed her mindset, emotionally rich and ready to navigate whatever life brought next. With hope guiding her, she was prepared to enjoy this journey toward fulfillment and happiness.